Yeah. You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's the language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. I don't know. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that her name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chungus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I get so glad because it's so stupid.
No, actually, definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Oh, Chungus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. It's a really good song. A beep, 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 beep. This is Penelope Show. Do, 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 do. We're do, no, no. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope Show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do, do, Daddy show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Chungus had a very rough day because I was away from her. We will discuss that. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're going to have a wonderful time tonight because I'm going to tell you, I'm a little tired. When am I not? But we had a day. And so we're going to talk about that. But let's say hi before we get into it. Choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. Let's try something here. This is my mouse pad. I love you. Chunga choo choo. Chunga chunga choo choo. Chunga chunga choo choo. Okay, let's say hi to everybody. Saw is here. Hello, hello. And Adam Choi, hello. And Carrie is here. And Bree the Booker. And Courtney Russ. And Rick. And Vengeance Demon. Hands up, don't shoot. Black and brown shoot. A lot of people are talking about her right now. So I have to hurry up and clip that and make it a standalone. Get us in the algorithm. Maybe I'll have time to do it tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, I already said hi to you, Saw. Hi again, Saw. And Healer and Fasha Bean Frank. I know the dumb names. I don't know why YouTube is doing this to us. Every once in a while, they just want to I don't want to use the word abuse, but they just really want to bully. They want to bully people, somebody, a content creator, and just make everything weird and uncomfortable. And that's how they do it. They use our handles instead of our usernames. AV Tom, hello. And Michael Coulter, hello. The piano. Ashley Lane, hello. McGuinevere, Penelope's home. Yes, Penelope's home. I didn't have to leave her there. She would have been home anyway by now. It's just I didn't have to leave her there. But we'll talk about that. Douglas, and James. I did make it home in time. Yes, I did not have to leave Penelope there. So I got to take her home as soon as the appointment was over. Or almost as soon as. Yoda be pimping, our number one news source is here, everybody! A very delayed response. Sorry, our audience is a bit sedated tonight. So our audience being the soundboard that I control. I'm not sedated, nor am I stimulated. Stop talking, Courtney. Just shut the stream down. We had a good run at 8 minutes and 9 minutes. Garville's here. Hello. I'm already weird and uncomfortable. We don't have to make it weirder or more uncomfortable or uncomfortabler or YouTube finally let me change my handle, but it's still annoying. Well, at least, yeah, it's still very stupid. It's very stupid, very annoying. Why do they do that? Look at Choo Choo. Look at her double chin. That's loose skin because she was very fat when she moved in. Yeah. Very fat and you had long nails. I really need to do something about these nails. I don't know how to make the quick shorter. I need to figure that out because I mean, this is just, it's not good. Her nails are too long. And I need to be able to cut them shorter than they already are. Well, than the quick is. Yeah, I need to do that. They're too long. Yeah, very too long. Very cute. So Penelope had a good vet visit today. And it was very nice because I like word vomited on them. So I told him like everything. I was like, I think I might have like accidentally skipped a few doses over Tums and blah, 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 like all this stuff. And one time when she stole the McChicken off the table and gut of steel, all that stuff. Like I told them like everything. And the lady actually like, so they had the vet tech that brought me in. Oh, baby. And then the doctor had an assistant, like what's the word? An intern with him that day. And so she came in and I talked to her first. And here I'm just gonna say I had a very prejudicial moment because when I first booked the appointment, they sent me an email with all the like instructions of what to do before the appointment. Like I couldn't feed Penelope breakfast this morning, which was the worst because I had to like, she just looked so sad and confused while the other dogs were eating, but like I couldn't skip their breakfast because we weren't even leaving until like 10:30. And Cricket for sure had to have her medication, if anything. And so like I put it in her breakfast. But also Cricket is aggressive and mean if she doesn't have her breakfast. Kind of my fault. But whoo, she's bad. And so like I had to give them, I had to feed them. But I needed to skip Penelope's breakfast. But anyway, so it said that my appointment was with the doctor and it said his name and it was like an Indian name. And I was like, and this is why it wasn't necessarily because like, oh no, the race. It's that there are two demographics of people who leave their country and come to America to have a better life for themselves and for their children. And then when they raise their kids, they want them to be either a doctor or a lawyer. And I remember working with this girl who was from a family very similar to that. And she was like, I don't want to do either one of those. Right. And so I was like, well, that's not good. You should not be a doctor or a lawyer if you don't want to be one of those, because people are extremely vulnerable and paying you a lot of money to get them out of this vulnerable position. And if you don't like doing that, it's not for you. And so I was like, man, well, I wish her all the luck, because like, thankfully, at least like in a lawyer setting, you could do, there's like other different things that are, you don't have to be like a litigation lawyer or anything like that, right? There's different types of lawyers that you could be that like copyright lawyers and stuff like that, right? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I'm not a lawyer. But you don't have to be like a family lawyer or a prosecutor, right? Like you can be a different lawyer that doesn't actually do like litigation. So I was like, well, that's probably maybe like something that did, who knows? And like I had another friend who brought his mom to the ER, and a patent lawyer. Yeah. Something that's a little bit more like paperwork pushing. So stuff like that. But like when it comes to medical care, like what else are you going to do other than medical treatment on a patient? Like, and I had a friend who once had to bring his mother to the ER, and the doctor had a very terrible bedside manner. It was a really horrible experience. And like, imagine going to the ER, and having a shitty experience because your family just kind of forced you into a line of work that you didn't want to do. Again, that this person fell into that specific demographic. So I was just like, the thing is like, it's not about a race. It's just about like that particular situation, or experience of like, oh, my parents came here to give me a better life, which I think is a very good, well-intentioned. And then I was forced into this line of work that I didn't really want to do, but it was because my parents wanted me to have a better life than they did. And like, so that was my immediate thought. But then I thought, yeah, but like, I feel like if you're getting into veterinary work, it's a little bit different, you know? Like you're doing it more for the love of the game than if you are to be like a general practitioner or something to that effect. So I was like, maybe I'm just like, I'm I'm worrying for no reason. I was already like, I had like a bunch of nightmares even before like Penelope had her seizure. I had like weird nightmares that I was going to be like forced to put her down. And she was like trying to tell me that she was okay and she didn't need to be put down, but she couldn't tell me that because she is a dog and she can't speak. She was like trying to like, so I could like I could see her and like, I could see them trying to put her, like inject her. But then like she was looking at me like, I'm fine, I'm fine. And it was like horrible nightmare. Ugh. I know. So I was just worried that like that was going to come true. And then I was like, oh no, now I'm getting these signs that maybe it is going to come true. No, I was way off. And I'm glad that I was proven wrong. This dude was obsessed. First of all, the vet tech was like in love with her. The people at the front desk were in love with her. Like I had to like fill out some paperwork. And when I went to go put it back, like bring it back up to the front desk, one of the girls back there was like, oh, your dog is so cute. I love her markings. I was like, yeah, I know. I've had her for 9 years. And I still to this day, I look at her and I'm like, oh my God, your markings are so pretty. You're the prettiest dog I've ever seen in my life. And then I was like walking away and I heard the girl go, relatable. Like there are people in the waiting area that were also like, holy shit, your dog is so cute. Then the vet tech came to get me and she was like, oh my God, your dog is so cute. We love them when chihuahuas are here. And then like the intern came in and she was like, oh my God, your dog is the cutest thing in the whole world. Then they had to bring her back for the exam. To to do a physical exam. And oh wait, no. Trying to remember the whole experience. But the intern came back in and she was like, holy shit, your dog is so cute. Oh my God, I'm in love with her. She's like the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Blah, 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 blah. And then the doctor came in and he was like, she's the sweetest thing ever. And he was just like he was just like so nice. And like, I actually felt really guilty because I was like, I made this judgment for no reason. But at the same time, I was like, again, it has nothing to do with like his ethnicity or anything. It was just more so like how typical it is for like Middle Eastern and Asian families, again, to do that, to come to America to live for a better life for themselves and for their kids. And then, but then like to push them into a line of work that they don't want to do. And while like I admire that to a degree, right? Like I admire that. I think that that's really awesome that they're able to like get like live a better life, right? And they could do that here in a country that I love and I'm very proud to be a citizen of. I just hate that thought process of no matter what your ethnicity or nationality is. Like if you're just like, yeah, you're my kid and I'm going to tell you how to live your adult life. Like, whoa. That's not how parenthood should be. No matter where you come from, what your skin color is or what. But I'm glad I was, like I said, I'm glad I was proven wrong. It's much better that I don't care what my dog's ethnicity or my dog's ethnicity, my dog's doctor's ethnicity is, as long as they care about my dog and care about her well-being. That's all I really care about. And he was really cool. I liked him a lot. And I was even thinking, so thankfully, because of my word vomit, they were like, okay, it's one of two things. And thankfully those just require a blood test. So we can draw some blood and send you on your way. She doesn't have to stay for diagnostics. And I was like, woo. But then I was also thinking like, I liked everybody here so much. And I just really like trusted all of them. And I just felt like really, really comfortable with them caring for my dog that I was like, I actually felt comfortable leaving her there if I needed to. The one thing is just like, I don't want to be away from my baby. I don't, but I just felt like they were actually everybody there was really good. You're not worried about your dog winding up on a menu somewhere. Well, I mean, in this case, I was proven wrong about that judgment. And I really genuinely felt like they were there to do the right thing and take care of my dog. And they better have, because they took $700 and that's a punch to the gut. So if anybody has $700, I would really like that, please. Verbal diarrhea working in your favor, yes. Yeah. So they basically said that like all the other symptoms that of any other condition that she might have had other symptoms that she doesn't have. And so the chances of it being one of the two things is strong. But one of the blood tests has to be sent out to the University of Michigan. Excuse me. We have like 10 universities out here, right? Well, no, I mean, Western Washington University, University of Washington, Washington State University, Central Washington University. That's 4, not 10. Do we have, I feel like we have Central Washington. That's the one in Ellensburg, right? Tell them no. Well, it's just a blood sample. And it would confirm if whether or not she has the hypothyroid disease. When's her next appointment? She doesn't have one. But there's the in-house blood tests that are like, the results are like already back. And then, or should be back or whatever. And then there's the other ones that go to Michigan. Those results should be back by next week. So they're gonna call me when we get them back, when they get those ones back. Oh, Russell, vets milk you for every cent they can. Say no. Say no to what? Blood tests to find out what my condition my dog has that's trying to kill her? Literally, the only reason why I was there was to get tests done to find out what condition she has so I know how to treat it so she doesn't fucking die. She already has a heart murmur and brain damage from this calcium deficiency that she has. She almost fucking died last month. I want to get tests done to find out what she has. What are you talking about? What was the point of even going there then? To whatever. What do you mean to whatever they tell me? So I have to tell them they're wrong when we get the test results back? Wow, Russell, give her to the damned Haitians and be done with it. Excuse me. She's the star of the show, even though she's not here. Look at that one. Beep, 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 beep. When I was a kid, I had an Indian doctor subbing for my regular doctor. He was a rude prick that asked my mother with a straight face if I ever ate lead paint chips. Doctor wants his jerk off. What the fuck? I have to tell you though, I had an Indian doctor that saved my life. He was the surgeon that he was the guy that performed my surgery when my appendix ruptured, and my whole body had to be busted. My abdomen had to be busted open so they could get the infection out. I got a lung infection. It was really bad, but he saved me from going into sepsis. So it's his fault I'm here. If he did a bad job, I could have died. Once they find out what she has, it's going to cost you $7,000. Oh, no. So if you want Penelope to die, then you're going to have to, this is not the place for you. We worship Penelope here. I'll do whatever it takes to keep her around. My son's pediatrician is Indian, best doctor. I have to say, that's the thing is like, again, I've had doctors that are from around those parts, and they're really good doctors. It's unfortunate that I know people who've had negative experiences, and granted that maybe it didn't have anything to do like my friend that had to take his mom to the ER. Maybe it had nothing to do with him being forced into a line of work that his parents wanted him to be in because they brought him here for a better life. Maybe it's because it's the freaking ER, and ERs are very stressful. And to be honest, her situation, it was very stupid. Like she was having heart issues because she wasn't taking her blood pressure medication. So it's just sort of like, dude, you wouldn't even have had been here if you were just taking your medication or whatever. It was just very poor bedside manner, though. Like it takes a working in the ER is not for the weak. I've heard so many ridiculous stories. My acupuncturist, her husband is an EMT. Whoa. Some of the dumbest shit where it's like, you could have avoided that. You know that? That could have been avoided. You're an idiot. So there's also that. I've had sepsis in my blood, is no joke. Yeah, I used to work with a woman who was like the healthiest person ever, but she had an infection and went into sepsis and died in the hospital. It was heartbreaking. She was such a kind and loving person. Yeah, sepsis is bad. How about 70,000? That's not going to happen. That doesn't happen. Let me tell you right now, when Boots had like medical issue after medical issue after medical issue, like nonstop ER visits, he had to have multiple surgeries, blah, 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 blah. It cost $17,000 in 1 year. And we're talking like, we were at the vet or at the emergency vet a lot because he had laryngeal paralysis. So he would go into respiratory failure, and like I had to keep him from going into shock and dying. Okay, so it's not going to be $70,000. Calm down, Russell. Penelope is going to be okay. And the doctor is not going to charge $70,000 to keep her alive. I just hate when Indian surgeons use their big toe for incisions. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, pets are our family, and we do whatever it takes to save their life. Listen, veterinary clinics can be predatory. And the one that I'm taking to Penelope to was historically known for being rather predatory, actually. But it was not necessarily for their pricing. It was more so that they would try to like push people into stuff that they didn't want to do. Like I had an issue with them, and they were trying to like make me let Boots have an emergency surgery that he didn't need. And they're like, he can have the surgery and then he'll be alive for another 2 to 3 months. And I'm like, you want $10,000 from me right now to have an emergency surgery because they have to get an emergency surgeon, right? Like they had to call a surgeon in. So I would have to pay emergency fees for that, for a surgery that's going to keep him alive for 2 to 3 months. It's better that he just comes home and hangs out with his mom. I don't want his final days, months being all about medical follow-ups and all this bullshit. He just needs to be at home with his mom. And when he's on his deathbed, he'll be with his mom and not you. So they're trying to upsell you stuff. Yeah. And they were upset because I was like, no, he needs to be with his mom. He needs to be with his mom. He needs to be with his mom. So I took him home. He still lived another 3 months. So sometimes I think, well, what if I did have that surgery for him? And then maybe he would have lived another like 6 months or a year. It was just like, it was just so much. And especially because like I had already given them like $5,000 for the throat surgery and all this stuff. I'm like, no. It's done. He's been in medical office. First of all, he friggin' hates that place. He hates that place. There was one time I had to drop him off there in the morning, and like the front is all like glass windows and stuff. Like it was like wall to wall glass or floor to ceiling glass. And so I had to walk him to the door. This is when like you couldn't go into the lobby in vet offices. It was during COVID. I had to try and help walk him to the door because he refused to go with the vet tech that came out to get him. So I started walking, and then I was like, okay. So he was like kind of pacing ahead of me a little bit. And I turned around, and then he was like, nope. And he lunged towards me and knocked her to the ground. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So I had to walk them to the door and wait until he got behind the door. And then I ran back to my car. And as I was reversing out, I could see him, his little nose was pressed against the glass. Oh, it was so awful. I was like, can I just stay here? He's really upset. That was a terrible day. His mom died years before him. Oh, pipe down, Russell. What is wrong with you? Yeah, emergency fees sound off like bullshit convenience fees. Yeah, it's essentially like, okay, this doctor's on call, and so if we have to call him in, you have to pay that fee to bring him in. It was so dumb. He didn't need the surgery. They're like, and he needs it right now. I'm like, no, he doesn't. I'll schedule the surgery later. He needs to be home with his mom right now. Hi. What's wrong? Are you upset? Are you upset because mom's getting upset? Come here. Come here. Okay, make it harder. That's fine. No, be difficult. You're very cute. Thank you. You're very cute. You're my baby. I don't know what she needs, but she's so cute. You're very cute. Hello. What's going on? Why? Oh, yeah. You're nice. You're pretty nice. So that was my day. Like I said, I'm glad I was proven wrong, and all that stress was for nothing. I was very relieved. It was a very good staff. I was hello. Hi. Thank you. That's really sweet. Oh, did you? That's so cute. She got up because just to give a kiss. Holy crap. I'm so lucky. What a baby. We're going to clip that. Was around 33-ish minutes. Yeah, that was very sweet. Ma'am, this is going to be a very difficult show. I apologize, everybody. I can't use my mouse. I have a sleeping dog and a licking dog. What was that? It's so funny. You can see the corner of her head. You should tilt your head up just a little bit, just like that. That's funny. It's cute. No, you should be as comfortable as you want to be. Okay, you're gonna do that. They missed you. How long were you gone today? Well, I left at what, like 10:15-ish. Got home at about around 1-ish. And then at 1:30, I went to the store. Wasn't gone for very long, like maybe 20 minutes, half hour. So there was like 3.5 hours. Yes, They're laying butt to butt. They're so cute. Yeah, so there was like 3.5 hours that I was gone. When I came back from the store, I heard Cricket's regular pause. As soon as I close the door of the car, I hear, and it's like very obviously Cricket. But then I got to the door and I heard, Choo Choo was like really upset. And she knew it was me, and she was bothered that it took me so long to get to the door because I had to get all the groceries out of the car. And then I made pulled pork sandwiches. That was all. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, never mind. I feel like people are going to judge me super hard. I'm going to make some beans and pulled pork sandwiches. I really want to make some mac and cheese. But I think I'm going to make some bacon beans, but it's black beans. And that's where I think people are going to have a problem. Did she say, where are you? Maybe. Where are you? You do try to talk sometimes when you make your little noises. Does that mean one fart of one butt goes to the other? Is that what you do? You fart into each other's butts? I love you. Thank you. That's very sweet. You're very sweet. They're more like back to back. They're called African American beans, bigot. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, black beans are good. I just figured I'll just chop up some bacon, put that in the black beans. I might add a little bit of barbecue sauce or something. I don't know. This is a concoction that just I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Just figured bacon chunks, a little bit of bacon grease, some barbecue sauce, black beans. We'll see. But I want some mac and cheese as well. Hello again, Adam. I guess you missed the story of Penelope. Boop, 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 the Penelope Jean. I want to come over every time you cook. Well, the thing is that I end up blowing up the kitchen, and it's always an experiment. I don't know what I'm doing. That seems fine. I even got some beef barbacoa. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. To be honest, I kind of regret getting the beef barbacoa because the more I think about it, I don't want to eat it. We'll see. We'll do something with it. Boop, where is Penelope? I wish she was here. Black beans, bam a lamb, whoa! Black beans, bam a lamb, whoa! Black bedding, bam a lamb. It's a shame. We're coming up on a year since the black bedding stream of Thanksgiving. It's a shame that we didn't do more streams like that. Because a lot of people have been requesting more bedding streams. Black bedding, bam a lamb, whoa! What would Tess eat? Everything. She would eat like whatever's in front of her and then be like, I didn't eat any of that. Black Bennett, where's Penelope? I miss her. And oh, we have some wholesome videos to watch, you guys. Who are we fat shaming tonight? Ooh, I haven't even looked into it. We really do need to be like fat shaming people on a regular basis. That's actually part of my rebranding that I wanted to do. Let's watch this wholesome video about pandas.
If pandas went extinct, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, and I might just celebrate. First of all, pandas are not kept alive for ecological or environmental reasons. They are not major stabilizers the way wolves, hyenas, bees, and other such creatures are. The main reason pandas are kept alive is economic and geopolitical reasons. I wish this wasn't the case, but it is. Because every panda in the world is owned by the state of China. Every zoo that has a panda pays China $1 million a year to keep them there, to rent them from it. If a panda is born in your zoo by some fucking fluke, if you make it happen, you still pay China for making a panda happen in your zoo. Alright, so that's why they're kept alive. Now let's just look at it from a Darwinian's perspective. Darwinian? What is a species supposed to do? Eat, fuck, and take care of your young. And pandas suck at all three things. Have you ever wondered why a panda looks like a bear? Because it is a bear. They are capable of being carnivores, but the fucker decided to go vegan. Have you seen a more privileged decision in the animal kingdom? They don't fuck.
I'm just gonna tell you, I forgot everything that was said in this video. I just remember it was about pandas. And so I'm learning with you guys.
Zookeepers from all over the world keep flying pandas around in hopes that they do it. If you were on a deserted island, you fuck a coconut. And when it comes to taking care of their young, pandas will literally trade their babies for food. And if a panda has two babies, they will legitimately give up on the second one. I know you're going, oh my god, but they're so cute. It's an influencer species. Fuck them. There are more important species out there. For example, vultures. In 2007, we realized we lost 95% of them in this country. You know what's happened since then? Rabies is on an all-time high. Rat populations have gone crazy. Disease and contaminated rivers have gone through the roof. Do you care? No, because the vulture isn't pretty. The vulture doesn't fall off a branch and look all stupid and What triggered me is because there were some bees in my house and I'm like, yo, can someone rescue these bees? And some people are like, yo, just spray it, get rid of them. Do you know what would happen if bees went extinct overnight? It would be over. It would be terrible, over. Yeah. But you don't like them, they'll just sting you once in a while. Bees make more plants. And I don't care how much of a fucking
Why do they keep coming into my house?
Vegetarian you are, the world needs plants. It doesn't need pandas. Make the WWF logo what it deserves to be. A bee. Because they are going down. Fucking need them badly. And we can stop with this LV bag of a species.
So, apparently, pandas, I could have a panda. They're a lot more. Thank you. Come again. Oh man, I saw a vulture the other day. We're gonna dead mouse in his mouth. Vultures are terrifying. I would be scared. I'm scared of pigeons though too. There are some birds that I love, and then there are some birds that I am terrified of. Pigeons are one of them. I don't like pigeons. WWF, exactly. the thing is, like, I don't care that they won that lawsuit about, like, 'cause, to me, WWF is the World Wrestling, what is it? World Wrestling Federation? Yeah, World Wrestling Federation. That's what it is. So I don't know. I don't even know what WWF stands for anymore. What scares you about pigeons? They're flying rats. I got attacked by pigeons. They tried to rip my scalp off. They're terrifying. They swarm you and try to eat you. It's disgusting. They're awful. They are the vultures. They're basically vultures. They tried to eat me. Okay, now let's watch this one. This is a video about a dog.
Staff at an Alabama animal shelter were shocked one morning as they arrived and saw the aftermath of what appeared to be an incredibly wild party, with one proud-looking husky waiting at the front door to show off his accomplishment. Titan the husky had only arrived at the shelter an hour before closing the previous day, and he was not about to wait until morning to make his presence known. Security footage shows that shortly after the humans went home for the night, Titan was in the lobby, implementing his own organization system. That means he somehow managed to break out of his kennel and open the closed door between the lobby and the back rooms. He even released 2 other friends to join the party, though they wisely stayed in the back room, leaving Titan as the only one caught red-pawed with video evidence. And when the director arrived that morning, Titan was just sitting at the
Just imagine, though, you come into work and this is the first thing you see. Oh my God. I love it. Oops.
staff at an Alabama animal shelter. An incredibly wild party, with one proud-looking husky waiting at the front door to show off his accomplishment. Titan the husky had only arrived at the shelter and opened the closed door between the lobby and the back rooms. He even released caught red-pawed with video evidence. And when the director arrived
Look at that
morning, Titan was just
Look at that.
sitting at the front door with absolutely zero regrets. When the shelter shared footage of Titan's shenanigans, some worried that it might negatively affect his chances at adoption, but it actually had the exact opposite effect. A family experienced with huskies instantly fell in love with Titan and his big personality, and they came in to do a meet and greet with their current dog and adopted him that same day. Even better, a fundraiser to replace the $2,000 in damages, including the broken computer, ended up raising $3,700, so Titan's party actually gave back to the shelter too. In the end, Titan's creative adoption strategy ended up leading him to his new family and a sibling that looks exactly like him in under 36 hours. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day. Staff at an
Oh my God. Wait, the last image right here. Oh. Titan. So Titan got adopted within 36 hours because he had a very special organization, a very special party. Yeah, she's going home. My good Bubba. Yeah, he's a good boy. He staged a jailbreak. A good boy. Huskies are known assholes. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. I think that breed, along with like cattle dogs and stuff, they need a job. If you don't give them a job, they're going to do that kind of crap. Like, you're going to have a whole reorganized house if you don't give the husky a job. That's why I like these little dum-dums, because they're just little throw pillows. They don't need a job. They don't want a job. They just want to lay around like little loaves of bread. Titan said. Man, I love that sound. Yeah. Huskies are work dogs. You have to keep them stimulated. You have to. Yeah, I don't like working dogs. Well, I mean, I love them. They're dogs, but I can't. Excuse me. I can't have a dog that needs a job. Your house is basically living in the jazz to them. To the Chihuahuas? What, they're just freeloaders? Yeah. That's they can't even tend to the garden. Trust me, I already know that they can't, because they don't. How embarrassing. Dude. I can't even remember what the original post was, but somebody posted something about a community garden. What the fuck was it? I can't remember, but all the replies were that pathetic picture of the Chaz Chop, that crappy garden. And I was like, this place is so embarrassing. First the Chaz Chop, and then Fat Con, and now a fat mall. What? Stop with this nonsense. I think I told you guys about this before, but like I remember when the Chaz Chop was a thing. There was somebody that I was like friends with on Facebook that was bragging about how cool it was because on the first day, bands were performing in the Chaz Chop, and somebody donated a bunch of free sandwiches. She's like, look at this, live music, free sandwiches, blah, 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 like all this stuff, like listening off a bunch of shit and trying to basically say like, this is what Seattle is like when you don't have any cops around. And I was like, this is every work event that I've ever been to. Cops could show up at any time. Didn't someone get shot and killed? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of rape too. Yeah. A lot of bad things happened. Yeah. A black guy was shot, and the idiots of the Chaz did not let the medical first responders, they arrived, but they needed police escort because it was the medical emergency was due to a violent interaction, right? So when a crime is committed and the EMTs, their safety is at risk, they need police escorts to ensure that it's safe for them to actually go in and paramedics. Thank you. Like the thing with the stuff when the paramedics arrived, so they needed a police escort to ensure that the scene was actually safe before they entered. But the idiots at the Chaz Chop wouldn't let the cops in to ensure to make sure that it was safe. So unfortunately, again, I have to point out the kid was black who was shot. He bled out and died. But Black Lives Matter, right? Except for that one, apparently. So sad. Yeah, and also like the police chief, they actually abandoned the precinct there. And the police chief was like, yeah, a lot of rape happening. She put it out like it was there's a lot of rape, there's a lot of crime happening that they needed to respond to, so they had to clear it out. So they shrunk it down. It was like a couple blocks blocked off, and they shrunk it down to like a street, and then they shrunk it down to the Cal Anderson Park, and then they just shrunk it down to a garden in Cal Anderson Park. So it could have been prevented. Yes. Yeah. That was another thing that girl that was like, oh my God, free sandwiches and live music. There was a Facebook group created for it so people could like interact with each other and like ask questions and stuff. So some girl said, genuine question, which is sad that they had to ask. They had to specify, hi, back in. We're just talking about the Chash Chop because why not? She was like, since we're not calling the police, what do we do in an event that somebody gets stabbed or raped? And this bitch responded, only cops are rapists. You'll be fine. Is that right? I've interacted with police quite a few times. Was never raped. Yeah. Also, fun fact, Jeffrey Dahmer was a rapist, not a cop. John Wayne Gacy, wait, was he a cop? He was a clown. What? Wait, hold on. What did John Wayne Gacy do? He might have been a cop. Ted Bundy was a rapist, not a cop. Hold on. I'm just thinking. Epstein was not a rapist. Richard Ramirez, rapist, not a cop. How about Son of Sam? I don't know. I don't know if Son of Sam was a rapist or a cop. Didn't he just shoot? Wasn't Son of Sam? Son Sam, David Berkowitz. Didn't he just like shoot brunette girls because they were getting laid and he wanted to have sex with them? Wasn't that him? Son of Sam was a postman. He was a construction delegate of some sort. Ed Gein? Or not Ed Gein. John Wayne Gacy? Zodiac. The Zodiac killer shot brunette girls? I'm getting them all confused. Isn't this Jim Stansel's real name? Menendez brothers, they weren't rapists or cops. We're talking about Green River Killer. Green River Killer was a rapist, cop impersonator, but no, he definitely was not a cop. Did you know that they were considering setting him free during COVID? I mean, it wasn't like him personally, but they were, you know, when they were considering like releasing certain people that were in prison, he was like a part of the group of people that they were going to release. Now, the statement, all postmen are rapists, I'd believe. What? Why? Gacy worked in politics for a short time in a Las Vegas ambulance service. Okay. John Wayne Gacy, rapist, not a cop. Plead guilty to murder. So, yeah, Son of Sam, we're talking about people who are rapists and not cops. Okay? So these people that we're bringing up that didn't rape and weren't cops, come on. Keep up. What about that guy? What was his name? The guy in Ohio when he kidnapped the 3 girls. Oh, what was his name? God, I remember that clip, that guy, that black guy, when he found the one girl that escaped And she was asking for help. He's like, you know it ain't good when a white girl asking a black man for help. You know it ain't good. Oh my God, it was so cute. Ariel something. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see here. If I type in. Nope. I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna have to search it on my phone. It's a lot easier. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna treat Google like it's Grok, and it's gonna work. Who was the guy? Oops. Guy in Ohio who kidnapped the girls. We'll see what happens here. Ariel Castro, rapist, not a cop. Yeah, I originally typed in Ariel and it brought up the girl from Modern Family. I was like, not her. Nowhere close. That girl has a huge rack. I think she got a breast reduction. She still is just like, whew. Good for her. Isn't that funny too? On Ariel Winters, the girl on Modern Family, that she was like the super nerd. And off the show, though, she was like the hottest one. And then she went back to being like dopey nerd. I was just typing, she has a huge rack. Great minds. Yeah, dude. Woo, jugs. Yeah. So I mean, dude, we could do this all night though. We could find a bunch of a bunch of chicks with big racks, but we can also find a bunch of rapists that weren't cops. So it's just insane to be like, yeah, we don't care about the cops. You're not gonna get raped because only cops are rapists and cops aren't allowed here. Like, get out of my face with that. Safety is important. Look, here's the thing. I don't think that cops are like amazing. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, you guys, let's just ask the cops to like come hang out with us. No, get out of here, narc. We're trying to have a good time. We'll call you if we need you. But we could call them if we need them. And the majority of the time, they will be helpful. Just be white. No, I'm kidding. The majority of the time, they will be helpful. Unfortunately, there are bad cops out there. There are. There's just what was his name? Oh gosh, was it Philando Castile? Was that his name? Something like that, right? When the cops pulled him over and just blasted his face off in the car, that was horrendous. And those cops, bye-bye. Terrible. But there are other cops that are good cops that just want to help you out and they signed up for the job. Just look white. Yeah, you don't have to be white. Just be white passing. You'll be fine. So it's just, I don't know, like, it's just, that whole thing, I just thought it was so stupid though. Only cops are rapists. Get out of my face with that nonsense. My back hurts. I really want some mac and cheese now. Oh no, this, ow. Oh, it's okay. I'm okay. I just kind of, I need to sit like this to help my back. So, oh, she's giving kisses. You're a very sweet girl. You are. What a sweet baby. Just. Look, your friend May is here to say hello to you. you? Can you read yet? I'm trying. Chunga, look. Right here. Look, read. It says right there. Say hi, Chunga. It says hi, Chunga choo choo. Can you say hi? Say hello. Oh. We have to celebrate our Chunguses. She won't stop. I don't know what to do. We have to celebrate. Okay. Chunka, can I have my hand back? Chunk, This is like real. This is kind of derailing the show. I need my hand back, please. There's a hair on your face. Can I? No. Just keep your head like that the whole night. That's so cute. It's very cute. I like it when they're on the couch and they just pop their heads up and all I can see is from here up. It's so cute. So cute. They are so cute. Rhinoceros is here. Wow. Is this in response to this? Courtney, what are you doing for Halloween? Definitely not you, Michael. Wow. Woo! That one stings. Just rhinoceros just coming in swinging. We have to celebrate. Let's see if we can find that video. I still have to undo some bookmarks. Oh, after all again. No. I have to find the video. We have to celebrate our chunguses. Oh, I still have the fat dog article saved. It got hit by the car. Oh, I can unsave the Dolly Parton stuff. That's old news. Nacho taco, chimichanga, 'cause it's beautiful. Okay, we already talked about Candace Owens being insane. Did the dog bounce? The car ran over the dog. You remember this? The car ran over the dog, but his fat acted as a cushion and protected him because he was the Tess Holiday of dogs. See? So this is like an image. The car actually reversed and purposefully went and ran over him. Yeah. See in this corner here, they it purposefully ran over him. And look at his little face. He was so scared. And then here's all the people that lifted the car up and got him out. But the vet said he was totally fine and his layer of fat saved him. No, we're gonna have to. We have to finish Laura Loomer at some point in time. I don't know if today is the day. I don't think I heard that one. It was right after we fat shamed Tess Holiday. I think it was the stream after that. We Was it the same night? Was it the same night that we found out that Katie Porter used potatoes as a weapon? Dog is way cooler than Tess. What a baby. Yeah. His little fat layer, it saved him from being crushed. I just can't believe when we saw the video of it, they reversed and then ran him over. I say turn stream back on. You're unsafe. The driver is not safe in my driveway because my porch light doesn't work. I'm with Carrie on this one. You want more Laura Loomer? Are you sure? The Laura Loomer dissertation where she repeats herself over and over again. Like we went through like 3 pages of her being like, so my position here is that Bill Maher lied about me. And he said I had sex with Donald Trump, and I didn't have sex with Donald Trump, and so therefore he deserves to be sued. And it was just over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's not the porch light. It's not the light that's a problem. It's I need a proper electrician to understand the wiring of my house. Listen, I keep wanting to call it a beatbox. That's not what it is. My what's it called? The thing fuse box. The fuse box? Is that what it is? Why don't I remember the name of this? It angers me so much. I think about this often where I'm like, I'll be on stream and I'm like, I completely forgot the name of something. I know that word, but like I'll forget like multiple words while I'm talking and I'm like, fuck. Why though? Why? I know the word. Why don't I remember the word? Okay, it is a fuse box. Okay, so I was just second guessing myself. A breaker. Okay, yeah. Stick to sign language. Did it work? Did that work though? I was trying to do what that lady was doing. If you guys didn't watch, I was with Mike Harlow on Wednesday last week on his channel, and we watched the New York mayoral debate, and they had a sign language interpreter in the corner, and I was trying to mimic what they were doing, and I feel like I did a good job. So, in case you missed it. Also, in case you missed it, I ate cheese with Zia on her stream. You should watch that as well. We have to celebrate our chunguses. Oh, that guy's cute. Here it is. Oh.
We got to celebrate our differences. We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences. Nacho taco, chimichanga. 'Cause it's beautiful when the whole world sings together as one. We got to celebrate. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo.
I have the answer. You can put a battery-powered lantern outside. They cost like $10. Yeah, but then you also have to buy batteries, and that's like $20. You think I have $20? I just spent $700 to keep my dog alive. Where is she? I don't even know where she is. You spend $700 on a dog, and then she just fucking bounces. She's gone. I don't know where she is. She's patrolling the house. Making sure we are all safe. Injuries on stream are against TOS. And listen, that was a complete accident. I didn't mean to. Problem is that this chair's a piece of shit because I put it together. I need a man to put a chair together, and then so I can have like a real chair. This desk is already questionable. And it has some of my blood on it. True story. Right, but I'm the bad guy. Here's Russell. Russell's telling me that I should just put my dog down, which is insane. Chunga should start her. Don't be misgendering my dog. 90, her own 90s bar band. Okay, yeah. 90s bar band called Chongawamba. Chongawamba. Oh, that'll be your song. That'll be your band. Your Chongawamba. What's your first hit? Oh, okay. You have other dogs. What the fuck is wrong with you, Russell? No. No, nature would not. Well, actually, it would have. She already has like really bad brain damage and a heart murmur that from her seizures. And without mama to give her the calcium, she would have died. So the thing is that like if all it comes down to is that like you just have to give her a bunch of Tums all the time or whatever, then that's what we do. Guys, it's helpful. It's just it feels like it's a Band-Aid on a bigger problem. A Band-Aid on a bullet wound. So I'd rather get to the root of it and fix that if I can. Make me a model, ban him forever. Oh, it has to do with piss. Yeah, you'll be pissing the night away. That's more of Cricket's song, to be honest. She really does. Pissing throughout the night is like her big thing. She insists that I don't sleep. I was up until like 1 o'clock in the morning dealing with her bullshit last night. Ma'am. Somehow, I didn't need a nap today, even though she started at 5 a.m. trying to get me out of bed. Some poor bear is starving in the woods because you wanted to throw 700. What does a bear? Oh, you think the bear is going to eat my dog? No, if I put the dog down, I would have her cremated. Then I would just have her ashes and I would eventually turn her into jewelry at some point in time. So bear's still starving. Plus, they eat salmon and berries and crap. They don't eat dogs. I think I'm onto something. Pissing the night away. It's you. You're the backup singer. And then we'll change some of the lyrics. Instead of I get knocked down, it can just be I got no job, but I'll get over it because you're never gonna keep me down. Right? Because you don't have a job, Chungus. And she'll never get a job. You know who needs a job, though? Cricket. Cricket really needs a job. What kind of bear is Tess Holiday? Oh, that thing. That's like the least desirable bear on the planet. What kind of a bear is she? We never should have given them the vote. Women? Why? Why? Because I can't figure out what the hell you're talking about a bear starving in the woods? That's not a bear, it's a bus. You guys want to watch that video again? Let's watch the video again. I should actually, I should see if I can just access TikTok without having an account. And then we can, I think I can. And then we'll just watch a bunch of Tess Holiday TikTok videos. She did some, we have to watch Tess Holiday videos because let me tell you, she recently told some whack ass story about being on an airplane and a flight attendant was trying to tell her how to lose weight. Say what you want about Hassan Piker. His dog works. Cricket. Cricket. Excuse me. Cricket. Hi, I'm talking to you. Get a job. Can you earn me some money? Holy fuck, that dog is cute. Oh my God. Okay, before we look at this beast, look at this dog. Hi. You're so sweet. My baby. That's so cute. You're so sweet. I'm glad you're my friend. That's very nice. Yeah, let me get the hair out of the way. I love you. You're so sweet. What a sweet girl. Oh, my baby. I didn't have to zap her once for any of this. Do, 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 do. Tessa's married. I'm shook at that news. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's married. She has a couple kids. She has some kids with someone. I think like 2 or 3 kids. Oh, I love you. Okay, let's watch this video. We've watched this a couple times, and it is maddening every time.
Never been quiet since the day I've entered this earth. And I feel like if you're quiet when so many injustices are happening, not just here, but Palestine, Sudan, Congo, etc., then I literally blocked my brother yesterday. I'm not speaking to my mom, my stepmom, my dad. I'm collecting them like Pokemon. I'm like, who can I block next? And it stinks, but I just think that you have to stand for something. And I think as you get older or mature, and I feel like you guys are already far more mature than I was at your age, you have to stand for what matters to you. And when you see things happening, you have to say something, in my opinion. And I understand that there's like safety concerns, and I have a lot of privilege as a cis white woman saying those things, but I can't stay silent. I never will. I said yesterday, like, the right people will find you.
So many injustices are happening to the poor couch.
The right opportunities will find you, the right friends will find you, the right jobs will find you, and it's not worth a check to compromise your integrity.
I'm still so confused by that statement because it started off with like talking about blocking people that you disagree with, which is, yet another unhealthy habit from Tess Holiday. And she's talking about family members though, like her brother, her mom, her stepmom, blah, 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 and didn't really make a point about why, like, specifically with your family, like why that's a good thing. She just went on to say the right jobs will find you, the right people will find you, whatever, and you shouldn't compromise your beliefs for a paycheck. I don't get paychecks from my family. And like the thing is, I agree with that when it comes to working. And things like, especially like romantic relationships too, you have to be exactly who you are. You don't want to lie to the other person about who you are. You don't want to lie to yourself, because at the end of the day, that's going to be the most important relationship in your life. So it is important to stand up for what you believe in a lot of different scenarios, but she never specified why it's good to do that with your family. She said that she blocked her family and it's a good thing to block your family or whatever. And then immediately talked about paychecks. I'm so confused. I confuse easy though. We have to celebrate our chonguses. I unbookmarked the butthole picture. Ave Negro. Oh gosh, that one's even buried even further. Let's see. Can we find it? Oh, the raccoon spinning in circles. Just very cute. Oh, and then there's a capybara. Bird afraid of the butterfly. Oh, we got to bookmark her. That was copyright. And the kitten. Oh, there's Ronnie. Where the hell is Ave Negro? Hold on. Where did I lose Ave Negro? There's like a bunch of cat videos. Oh no, where's Ave Negro? I'm freaking out. There's bears. I gotta go through these and start clearing stuff out. Oh, well, I'll never talk about that. Okay, there's the retarded raccoon. There's the hyrax. There's the land whale. Celebrate our differences. There's a couple of sea lion situations here. Okay, there's Donald Trump with the escalator. Okay, and then this bitch. We're not gonna talk about her. What's this? Okay, that's done. We're not gonna talk about that. There's North Korea. Probably not that. There's a bear in the woods. There's a bear in the convenience store. There's a drunk raccoon. There's a bird on a bike. Where is Ave Negro? Okay, there's Robin Williams. Well, that's fine. I don't know what this is. We'll just get rid of that. Yeah. There's the cat that ate shit in his wheelchair. Okay, let's just okay. We're not gonna talk about that. There's Wombat itching his butt. Found it. Woo! Just gotta watch that right there. Woo! What's wrong, Cricket? What do you need? Do you need something? It's so beautiful. It's so just, it's perfect. Okay. Do you need something? Do you want to go potty? Okay. Excuse me a moment. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? That guy became a millionaire from that, by the way. Here I am doing that for free, and homie was getting millions of dollars to do that on stage every night. But like seriously, how come we didn't talk about that more? Jonathan Davis is over here with his dreadlocks. And we just accepted it. We turned him into a millionaire. What? We did that. We were like, this is perfect. Thank you, Jonathan Davis. I mean, for crying out loud, nowadays he would have been protested and harassed, I think, for the cultural appropriation. Corn Prodigy mashup, please. Go! Oh man. Subscribe for more of that. Yeah. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? Look who's here. Look who's here. It's a baby. It's a baby. Banana-bee, banana-bee. Oh, you don't really want to do that, do you? Okay, hold on. Jeez. Oh my God. Penelope, do you want to hang out? I just need it. Okay. She left. Close up cricket. What? Props to glue that other wig on. I think that was a weave. I think that was a weave. If it's glue, that might be why that Gorilla Glue. Is that the Gorilla Glue lady? Remember her? No eating. You can sniff, but you can't eat. Man, she is dumb. Yeah, you're like the panda bear of dogs. Oh, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Yeah, just. Hi. This is what we do when we're not streaming. Oh my God. She probably, this is probably the only way she's comfortable, but still, you just seem so snuggly. Oh, my little baby, my little baby. I could do this all night. Okay. Do you want up or? Oh, I love you. Bye. Bye. Oh. I don't know if she's comfortable or not. This for me is very cute, but like I don't know if she's actually comfortable. Ugh. Oh, right before they went out. Dirt. Ugh. There you go. Oh, this chair is falling apart underneath me. All right. Well. What the hell is Cricket doing? Like, I was coming back in here. I was like, come on, Cricket. And she was just like squaring me up in the kitchen. She's like, leave, bitch. Bah. And I don't know why, but I left her there. Was that a mistake? Should I have brought her in here? Is my dog robbing me right now? She's probably mad about the vet. She's not the one who went to the vet. Penelope is. I'm talking about Cricket. Where's Cricket? Cricket's not here. Penelope's just in bed right there. Cricket refused to come back in here, though. She didn't go to no fucking vet. In solidarity, I mean, she doesn't really give that much of a shit about Penelope. But what do I know? What do I know? She really, like, if it were up to her, Chungus and Penelope would not be here. So at best, I mean, she's mad that Penelope took me from the house today. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's mad that you were gone. I don't know. I don't know if she... Because when we got back to the house, I did feed Penelope. I gave her some food because she was starving. She hadn't eaten all day. I don't know if she's mad at me for that. I don't know if she was hoping for another carrot because she peed. And then I gave her a baby carrot. I don't know if she was like hoping to find another one or something. I don't know. All right. Am I already tapped out? I kind of want a pulled pork sandwich. I think I want to make a sandwich and then eat the sandwich and then I don't know. Because the thing is, I got to tell you, I was like, I wore myself out. I was so paranoid on the way to the vet today. I was just so scared. And I think about it now, I'm like, wow, I don't know why I was so like that freaked out, right? Because like I just wanted to take my dog to the vet. Because she's got a weird condition. And then what a weird stream. There was like no point to it. Anyway, I I don't know. And the whole time I was there, I could tell like I was feeling everyone's feelings. There was this obese couple. Holy fat. Whoa. They took up a lot of chairs. And one of the dude was like staring me down the whole time because I was letting Penelope kind of wander, but I wasn't just like off leash, just like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. Like she would kind of go and like sniff at something and then I'd be like, hey, Penelope, come here. And she kept trying to do that while I was trying to fill out paperwork. And so I was like, Penelope. And she just, and of course everyone's like, except for this big, giant, fat piece of crap. He was just staring me down. And I was like, this guy is annoyed because he thinks that I'm being irresponsible with my dog. Even though at one point, like I stepped on her leash, like I was like, come here. Then I put my foot on her leash so she couldn't like wander around and she hid under the chair while I finished the paperwork. And then at one point, like she walked up to not the fat pig and was like sniffing at their shoe. And she still was like not that like she wasn't like up in their business. She wasn't touching them. She was just next to this guy who worked there and she just sniffed his shoe. And then I was like, okay, come here. Yeah, he's being irresponsible with his waistline. Yeah, like, dude, how am I? Do you think I'm really going to accept judgment from somebody who can't even control what goes into his mouth? Like, get out of here. Because it wasn't like somebody who's like, okay, perhaps they've started being a little bit more sedentary than usual. Like, this person was like as big as that cow that we were watching the other night. Like, huge. If your size exceeds your chair, then we have a problem and you have no reason to judge me. Okay. And like, I get annoyed when people let their dog be a little bit unruly, but I wasn't letting her be unruly. Like I wasn't letting her go up to other dogs and like get up in their business. I wasn't letting her get up into anybody's business really, except other people would be like, oh my God, she's so cute. And then I was like, you want to say hi? She wants to say hi. And I would let that happen. And that bothered him. But I'm like, buddy, it's not my fault that my dog is like the star of the show. Okay. She just is. Look at her. She is the most captivating creature on the planet. Look at her. Look at her. God, she's so cute. So there was that. But then there was somebody who had like a big old dog. He carried his big old dog in, but then they had to wheel the dog out back to the car. And it just like, it was him and his wife and their kid. They all showed up together. And the wife and the kid were both like clearly upset on the way out. And I was like, no, I thought the worst. But then they wheeled him out. Oh, but I could just feel like how freaking upset this family was. So I was like, I don't know what happened or what's going on, but like, whoo, that one like got me good. You know, like, because the thing is that like they have specialists there, but it's also 24-hour emergency vet. So like some people were there because of an emergency with their pet. And like, I just could feel how upset all of them were. And like, I had to like, try and do some energy cleansing when I got back into the car. Oh, because it was just like, it was making me really sad. Yeah. What's the name of his show? Or what's the name of this show? It's not Big Fat Guy. It's the Penelope Show. It was literally the Penelope Show. She had everybody captivated. Like everybody was just like, oh my God, she's so cute. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. Oh my God, I love her. Like the staff was trying to freaking take her home. The computer system, their system even was like favoring us and was like, you don't have to pay your consultation fee. I don't know why. I got nervous at first. They're like, okay, yeah, so you already paid for it. And I was like, I did. Then I was like, oh, they don't have my card on file. Because the card they had on file when I was taking Boots there for the emergency visits, not only had that card already expired, but then I also got a new card after that. So I'm like, well, they didn't charge that card. So, but I was like, ooh, I'm not using my money. Someone else is paying for this. And you're supposed to use their card, not mine. So I got scared because I was like, I don't think I have the consultation fee money in my account. Like, and if I did, that means I can't go to the store and get toilet paper. And I really need toilet paper. I ran out. So there was that. And then they were like, yeah, we couldn't find any. So they were like, something weird's going on here. Cause I only paid for like the tests and stuff. So it's supposed to be like $238 plus another like 500 or whatever. And so I only paid like the $400 or $500 and was like, and then they're like, okay, well, look, then I had to wait for Penelope because they were drawing blood. And then they brought her out and they're like, it looks like there was like an issue with the consult fee. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And they were like, yeah, I can't find anything in here. Like, it's just showing that it was like paid or something. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, like, you could keep this card on file. And then if you need to charge it, like, you can or whatever, or like, it's, call me, I'll pay it or something. And they're like, yeah, go on. We'll figure it out. And then I'll text you and let you know. And they were like, yeah, I couldn't find anything. So you're all taken care of. I was like, oh. Huh? But I don't really know. It's the Penelope show. Yeah, it was just like, no, yeah, I couldn't find any payment processing for your consultation fee or whatever. I must have misread the file. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't on my card, so I don't know. Is there a TP stream? Should we do a toilet paper stream? No, I was able to get the toilet paper. I had toilet paper, I got laundry detergent, and I got some pork. And a little bit of barbecue sauce. What else did I get? I got body lotion. I'm trying to remember what I got because there was one thing that I remember grabbing that I was like, this wasn't on my list, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe it was the beef barbacoa. Oh no, I got pumpkin spice creamer. That's what it was. I got a pumpkin spice creamer and was like, I know this wasn't on my list, but I really want it. I meant like treat streams so I could send you some treat streams so you could send me toilet paper. Penelope doesn't have to pay. She's a dictator. I should have like, are you sure? Yeah, I am a basic bitch. Duh. Look at me. I'm a blonde woman with tiny rat dogs. Hello. That's like the queen of basic bitches from the early 2000s. Yeah. I'm currently wearing leggings like a big basic bitch. Chungus does not look very comfortable. They'd be cats. You're just blonde and blue-eyed from great genes. What do you mean they'd be cats? Do you not know what a basic bitch is? I'm sorry. Was Paris Hilton not a basic bitch? That's hot. Here's my chihuahua. That's hot. I carry my chihuahua everywhere I go. That's hot. Hello. Isn't the current basic bitch a crazy cat lady? Or no? A basic bitch is just you're like a basic bitch. I like pink sparkly things and pumpkin spice lattes, and I like listening to Taylor Swift and Adele, and I just like basic, simple things. There's nothing that like stands out as, yeah, basic bitches unite. See, that's the thing. We don't even know what a basic bitch is because it turns out we just like stuff. And I have to tell you, I'm pretty sure the term basic bitch came from men who were freaking out because they liked the same things as basic bitches. They were just like, oh, pumpkin spice lattes are gay. Basic bitch. And they're like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to pretend like I have a basic bitch girlfriend so that I can get a pumpkin spice latte. But I want it for myself. That's it, Courtney. Your path to fortune and fame is a sex tape with a rapper. I would sooner off myself in Minecraft on a live stream. Yeah, basically just like stereotypical stuff, like pumpkin spice or anything. Yeah, that's like trendy shit. Like yoga pants and Ugg boots. You know what's funny? Have you seen that meme that where they're like, "Oh, now's the time where the time of year where all the girls start dressing like Han Solo," and it shows that all the girls that have like dark pants on and they're like knee-high boots and a long sleeve shirt with their vest. It's true. Han Solo is the basic bitch. They even make pumpkin spice tampons. Ah, yes, yeah. I'm sure. They totally do. You don't look comfortable, honey. Do you want to roll over? You can look it up. I've seen it before. See this. That's how you know. That's how we know that Russell Hall has never been with a woman, because he thinks that a woman could put something pumpkin spice scented up her hoo ha and not get a yeast infection. Come on. I bet he thinks that you put it up your butthole too. Yeah, my experience at the vet today, though, it really tuckered me out. Like, there's stuff that we can talk about. There's Britney Spears updates. We can definitely talk about it, and we need to catch up on Lower Loomer. But I'm just so tired. Ow. Oh. I didn't make the damn things. I'm just saying they exist. Well, that sounds insane. And also, I mean, like the original, I remember the first time I saw a picture of it, it was like over 10 years ago. There's no way that they're still in existence. If they ever were. Because again, yeast infection. There's no way that the people using those aren't walking away with yeast infections. Also, I can't imagine that there's any women out there that actually use them. That sounds fucking retarded. Some girls soak them in booze and put them up there. That's a whole different ballgame. That's a completely different situation. Asking for a yeast infection, but a lot less likely because there's alcohol in there. Yeah, the scented stuff though can cause a yeast infection. He's saying weird shit. Thank you for the $2, Russell, but you're not making any sense now. The booze vagina thing is that's far different than putting scented things up your hoo-ha. Oh, Wednesday catch up. I'm tired too. I was worried about Penelope. Dude, I was like panicking. I was a fucking wreck. Conspiracy theory. The people who make yeast infection cream are behind the pumpkin spice tampon craze. I mean, maybe, but they were making yeast infection cream long before the pumpkin spice tampon craze. Urinary tract infection. Urinary tract and the vagina, they're not the same hole. They're different. They're separate holes. You don't get a urinary tract infection from stuff that you put up your bajango. They needed to sell more. I hate the scented stuff. Even scented. Well, they're overwhelming in smell because, like, they're trying to mask. They're trying to mask a smell of period blood. This conversation is getting freaking weird. Okay, people. They're not that separate. I mean, they're close to each other. They're very close to each other. I mean, they're not on like completely different parts of the body, but they're not the same hole. So if you put something up your vagina, it's not going into your urinary tract. Health class with Courtney. And listen, I don't want to teach a bunch of men who are a little bit clueless about the woman's vagina. You can learn about it if you just get near it. Have you considered getting near it? This reminds me, P.O. Box status. This has nothing to do with wanting to send you pumpkin spice tampon. I'm very low on money. And I'm not going to spend $170 or $180 just to get some tampons that I'll never use. Okay? So stupid. I love stupid shit. It's so dumb. Oh, that feels good. I was like really sad earlier today. Whew. I don't think they're quite that expensive. What I'm saying is I'm not going to spend $180 on a P.O. box just so that somebody can send me $5 worth of tampons that I'm not even going to use. I have an IUD, so I don't even get a period. So it's not even like I could have those around as a backup plan. I'm not going to use them like at all. So they're a funny novelty. And I will say, I would like to reorganize some stuff around here and actually decorate my background, and maybe I'll set up my bookshelf and put like all the stuff that like people send me on the bookshelf. We can do that. I would prioritize trying to get a $200 post office box. Maybe I should just go work there, and then maybe they'll give me a discount on the PO box. God, I'm in pain. Yeah, thank you. Priorities. I don't. I already don't have any money. Oh my God, you probably reverse engineer them and make pumpkin pie on a pinch. That sounds like the worst pumpkin pie on the planet. I know I'm a weird cook, and I just basically everything I make is like a science experiment, but for crying out loud. Droobity Boo. I remember you, Droobity Boo. Droobity Boo. I've known Droobity Boo for like 25 years. Wait, when did I? 20 years. Holy farts. What up? Droobity Boo. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time, though. I wonder if they make a pumpkin spice IUD. Russell, enjoy your ban. We can't do that. I can't do this anymore. And we can't give Russell the P.O. box address if I ever get whatever again, because he's going to send me weird stuff. I don't want a pumpkin spice butt plug from Russell. Actually, I kind of do. I wouldn't be able to put it on the bookshelf, though, because I think that probably goes up against TOS on YouTube. So there's that. But it would still be funny. There would definitely be pictures on Twitter, at the very least. I'm getting hungry, you guys. Okay, let's see here. Where? You said it. Well, here's the thing. I feel like, are you really like, can you actually call yourself like a streamer if Russell Hall hasn't sent you something weird and pervy in the mail? You know, like I feel like kind of I haven't made it yet. Like there's a status that I haven't quite hit because I haven't received anything weird from Russell Hall. So let's hope that when we get Penelope's test results back, that this doesn't cost a bajillion more dollars, so that I could prioritize a new P.O. box and I can get weird shit from Russell Hall. Droobity Boo with the $20. What the hell? Looking at pumpkin spice butt plugs. No. Thank you for the $20, Droobity Boo. It's a rite of passage. Exactly. Thank you. Remember, words escape me sometimes. It's a rite of passage to receive something weird from Russell Hall. And now he knows the perfect Christmas gift of pumpkin spice butt plug. No. It's my fault. It's my fault. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just here to support my crazy, amazing friend. Thank you, Droobity Boo. Yeah, Drew and I go way back. Drew was there when I pre-ordered the Panic at the Disco's very first album of Fever You Can't Sweat Out. And I don't know. I think the first time he heard the album in its entirety was when I decided to perform it a cappella. Not like actually perform it in front of a crowd. It was just me. I was just singing. It was in my brain. It had to come out. Russell Hall. They have. Oh no! They have pumpkin butt plug. Wait, so is it like a? Oh no! Hold on. Oh my Google search history. Let's see here. Pumpkin. Excuse me, Chungus. Spice butt plug. It stopped guessing. Pumpkin spice butt plug. Halloween pumpkin. I don't want to click on it. You can customize a butt plug set at custombuttplugs.com. I found it on Etsy. Okay. There's a pumpkin butt plug. Okay. I saw that there, but there's custombuttplugs.com. Pumpkin Spice Fleshlight. Of course, that's on Reddit. Plug Emporium glow in the dark pumpkin face. Great for anal training. You might as well click on it. It's in your search history. I mean, I can't show you guys this because YouTube will get upset. Pump cock pumpkin penis. Oh my God. Some of these are just crocheted little creatures in the shape of a butt plug. Gnarly pumpkin plugs. None of these. Custombuttplug.com, I think, is what you want. I found them. I'm going to buy a used butt plug to save money. Oh my God. Enjoy your band, Lounginger. Enjoy your band. I need to get rid of all these people in my chat. You're all scaring me. Okay. I am over 18. Look, I'm 157 years old. Okay. Trust me. So these butt plugs have a little pumpkin on the end as the little stopper. But I'm talking about like a pumpkin spice scented butt plug. Custombuttplugs.com is where, very niche website, huh? But that's where you need to go. Like a lava lamp, like it's you know how like a butt with the shape of the butt plug, and then there's the end that keeps it from getting the whole thing just being sucked into your butt. There's a pumpkin on the end, but I think custombuttplugs.com. No, I'm sorry, Tutu. Hi. My dog has a very cute face. Pumpkin butt plugs are rib free. Oh no. The ones that have the pumpkin on the end, I could just lay it down and just point the pumpkin towards the camera, and then YouTube might not know that that's what it is. Russell, I'm kind of scared of you. Rib for Russell's Hall. Rib for Russell's Hall. And Hate Breed wins chat for the night. Ribbed for Russell's Hall. No one's forcing you to sit on the thing. I don't even know if I would take it out of the packaging. But if I do have a little display of all the little gifts that I get sent over the years, what I could do is just aim the pumpkin part towards the camera, and we would all know. It'd be everyone's little secret. We'd all just know, like, oh, that's the butt plug from Russell. How many times can you say butt plug on YouTube before you private the stream? I have no idea. I should probably go back over the terms of services. Yep. This all started all because I said I bought pumpkin spice creamer today when I went shopping. Why can't we be normal? Huh? Huh. They also have butthole Christmas ornaments. Like rosary beads, but they're in the shape of little Christmas lights. Who's they? Okay, at the risk of sounding like Kanye West, who's they though? What do you mean they? Custombuttplugs.com? All I was trying to tell you guys was that I went shopping. Etsy has them. Okay, that's who they is. All I was trying to tell you guys was that what my day was like. And I went to Target. I only got one thing that wasn't on my list. I was very proud of myself. Blah, 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 blah. And I think that this is probably me realizing how freaking boring I was and how badly I needed Russell to show up to talk about butt plugs to really liven this place up. So that I stop losing subscribers. You want to gain subscribers? Just talk about butt plugs with Russell Hall. Butt plugs with Russell Hall. That's my new talk show. Butt plugs with Russell Hall. Are you guys going to tune in? Should I start a new channel and call it Butt Plugs with Russell? Butt plugs. Let's aim for Wednesdays. Okay. Wednesday nights, butt plugs with Russell. So dumb. On that note, I am going to go eat some pulled pork. I'm going to have a pulled pork sandwich, and I'm going to think about Russell Hall. Breaking news. Oh, shit. I do this wrong every time. Hold on. You guys, this is a low quality production. I apologize. Breaking news. Butt plugs with Russell Hall coming soon. More at 11. Shit. That means I have to come back at 11. I need to stop saying more at 11. I just don't know what else to say because I'm nervous. And beans? No, I haven't made the beans. You know, if I have to put, I have to cook the bacon. I mean, it's all I have to do, but still, I just want to have a sandwich and just. So that's what I'm gonna do. And Chungus is gonna help. Look at you, my Chunga choo. Say something. I'm so obsessed with these things. I can't believe I love you. I can't believe Russell thinks that I should just let one of these die. Yeah, my little baby. Ah! Oh no. Okay, I don't know what you want, ma'am. She just yanked my hair out of my scalp. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to. Oh, hi. Oh, see, look how cute that is. What an angel. All right, I'm going to go. I'll be back later this week. Oh, Russell's still here. Sometimes it's cheaper to get a new one. Get the. Enjoy your ban. Okay. Okay. Chungus, I don't really know. Ugh. I'm sorry. Just give me a second, all right? Oh, yeah. Another $10 from Droopity Boo. Everybody, thank you for another $10, Droopity Boo. What? Typo? Puppies are also, oh, you mean very cute? I don't get puppies. I get retarded rescues. You know this. Hello? I'm literally trying to keep a dog with brain damage alive right now. Hello? She's missing part of her brain. She's untrainable. I'm scared of her. I don't get puppies or designer dogs. I get the disabled dum-dums. Go. Sorry. Okay, I gotta go. Anyway, Russell, no pumpkin spice butt plugs, all right? Or whatever. I don't fucking know anymore. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat my sandwich. I'll be back later. We're gonna have to go back over. We're gonna have to continue the Laura Loomer deposition because we haven't even gotten to the point where she talks about, I think, who was it? James Lindsay Graham, James Lindsay, one of those was gay. We haven't even gotten to that point. We have so much to do. We have so much to go over with that. We got to talk about the Britney Spears updates. There's a lot going on. Plug is in the mail. To where? How the fuck did he get my address? Now I'm nervous. All right, I'm gonna go. We'll be back on Wednesday. Okay, bye. Oh wait. Okay. In the meantime, remember, nobody likes doing trust falls alone. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
Night is coming to an end. Stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold on nights to you. Walking out until daylight. City's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew. Forever hold on nights to you. Holy goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.